This house believes that learning history can stop us from making past mistakes. They say once bitten, twice shy. Could this be the whole reason for studying history? To learn from the mistakes of our forefathers? However, is this definite if the same mistakes are repeated? We'll listen in as our teams battle it out.
House rules. Each speaker has 5 minutes. The first and last minutes are protected. The judge will ring a bell to signal the protected time. The bell will ring continuously after 5 minutes.
Hello fellow Ugandans, my name is Honorable Michael Gole from Lango College. We are ready to present our school in the school Crossfire High School Crossfire debate together with my speaker, Ukelo Brian, Ukelo Aga Joshua and Kisha Jeremiah.
Hello everyone, this is Akuro Shanisi from Cotn High School, and as you can see right now I'm here with my 3 other speakers. This is Anwar Peace, and we have Amandi Priscilla and Obamaya Elizabeth. Our resolution for today is that this house believes that learning history can stop us from repeating past mistakes.
We are ready to represent our school, this great fraternity that is Lango College, and then move to the next stage.
Expect that this can act as the turning point in our life and our school.
Thank you very much.
All the protocol observed. My name is Priscilla Amongi from Cotn Marani Honors School. Professor Malik Gashim, an attorney and professor of history at Cambridge University, once said, "The greatest principle of history is that it contributes to problem solving in a way that it helps us in identifying what the real problem is in the first place. It is resolved. This house believes that learning about history can stop us from repeating the past mistakes. For the purpose of this debate, in simple terms, this house believes that critically analyzing and studying what failed us in the past can stop us from making the same mistakes we made before. We are affirming this resolution. The generations that ignore their history has no past and has no future." Said by Robert A. Hayton, according to Goodreads.com. Dear judges, ladies and gentlemen, currently individuals in different, most especially health and culture, are repeating the same mistakes. Farmers are planting more and harvesting less. Animals are being affected by different diseases. This is simply because they do not know their history. That is why we, Affirmative, are here to support the belief that learning about history can stop us from repeating past mistakes. Dear judges, ladies and gentlemen, the reason why we feel that the reason why we are supporting the belief that learning about history can stop us from repeating past mistakes, it is because it will help us in digging the root cause of what failed us. And we will also be aware that history repeats itself, and it will also give us the roadmap to success. And when we learn history, it is going to benefit us in a way that it is going to create a good coordination between the past, present, and the future. It is going to bring a quality output in an effort made since mistakes are minimal. It is going to bring effective transformation of the individual since mistakes are going to be minimal. Dear judges, ladies and gentlemen, in digging the root cause of what failed us, here we are going to know how it started and how it ended. We will be able to recognize those things that made us to implode from within, and we will be aware of our history, and we will be aware of the challenges that were faced, and will be able to prevent these past mistakes from repeating itself again. And Professor Malik Gashim also said, when we understand and articulate the past and the source of the problem, we have better chances of actually solving that problem. That was released on news.mid.edu on 28th February 2017. Dear judges, ladies and gentlemen, history repeats itself. Let me assure you that there is no occurrence that is sole and solitary, but it is just a mere repetition of the past. And the greatest reason why people are making the same mistakes, it is because they do not know their history. Dear judges, ladies and gentlemen, Leon also said, history repeats itself endlessly for those who are not willing to learn from their history. That is why we, the affirmatives, are here. We, the affirmatives, are here to support the belief that learning about history can stop us from repeating past mistakes. History gives us the roadmap to success. There are very many patterns that can be observed in learning history. And if we learn from our past, it will predict for us the future. We will be able to live in the present where mistakes are minimal. That is why we as the families are here to say, and as I read the case, I would like to assure you, dear judges, ladies and gentlemen, learn from yesterday, live for today, and hope for tomorrow. I rest my case.
The table of the jury, may it be noted that the first affirmative speaker came here blabbering about that history is a reoccurrence. All your statement you are giving that and referring that history is a reoccurrence of its own self. And reoccurrence of history itself also causes the repetition of the past mistakes. Our motion for tonight states that this House believes that learning about history can stop us from repeating the past mistakes. Welcome from this side of the House, which is the negative. We strongly believe that what is meant by history is the study of the past events in relation or in particularly to human affairs. We also believe that learning is the acquisition of knowledge and skills through studies and experience or being taught. The sources of history are personal diaries, letters, oral history, articles, government documents, and our parameter is going to be the whole world at large. Our house will be the United Nations and its various sectors, such as World Health Organization, Food and Agriculture Organization, and UNICEF. We, or people nowadays, learn to navigate day-to-day life or activities by measuring their current plans against what already occurred. In this aspiration, people end up tripping over their mistakes of the past, trying to head ahead, and this is called history head. Now, we as today's affirmative strongly believe that learning history cannot stop us from repeating the past mistakes, and this is true for 3 reasons. Firstly, history is a threat. Secondly, politically, history has encouraged wars and conflict as a result of corrupted mindset of powerful men of influence that had gone about looking for power and useless points of conflict. These examples include Napoleon, Hitler, and Vladimir Putin. According to the Power Research Center, history is but a reoccurrence of itself. My second speaker, Honorable Brian, is coming to talk about wars and conflict. My second speaker, Honorable Aga, is coming to refute and summarize the case. My fourth speaker is coming to cross-examine and make some unclear things crystal clear. Our arguments will be based on the negative, corrupted mindset, wars and conflict, and which is the political and social aspect of history. Let me begin my point with mindset.
POI.
Not allowed. History is but a reoccurrence of itself. This is shown by different groups of people and in the way they differ themselves in response to their reactions to their historical events. Let me give an analogy that children in groups differ from one another in their attempts or in their habits in their television habits. Take, for example, a kid that watch a television show containing math and that watches cartoon. These two kids developed 2 mindsets. The one that watches the math show will begin to develop ideas or will perform best in math, or the other one that watches cartoon will do what? Have an imaginative composition. History is a virtual time machine. Placed in the wrong hands would make a disastrous turnout. I rest my case. Thank you.
This is the High School Crossfire. We'll be back in a minute.